I mean, he's fearless. You know, a lot of people, you know, talk about his size, but you know, he's never, you know, backed down from any challenge. And it's crazy. My first, like the night after I was drafted, he was the first player that I met. So you know, it was awesome to be able to, you know, meet a legend.
Sorry, KJ, could you get you a bit closer to the screen here so we can see you properly? But yeah,
Good.
so you know, you mentioned Allen Iverson. I want to talk about another scorer who recently celebrated his birthday. Flash Dwayne Wade recently celebrated his birthday at 40 years old, and amazing talent back in the day. It felt like his game evolved throughout the years. What's your take on him?
I, you know, ever since D Wade was at Marquette, you know, I love watching him play. I love his tenacity, his aggressiveness, and also on the defensive end. You know, as one of the best, you know, shot blocking guards in the history of the game. You know, I try to, you know, implement that into my game as well growing up. And you know, I was actually able to play against D Wade my rookie year, and when I was in Brooklyn as well. And you know, it was amazing to, you know, be on the same floor as him. And you know, I still keep up with him now. I still watch, you know, a lot of his, you know, old games on YouTube, and just like a lot of fans. So you know, he's awesome.
I mean, yeah, both ends of the floor. And yeah, he did celebrate his birthday. I have to bring that out there that we saw his video with LeBron James and Melo. I'm pretty sure you saw that too, KJ. That's a that's a great video to
Oh, yeah.
see. Now, you know, I'm gonna. People know this from the show, and I am a very, very big Kobe Bryant fan. So
Mhm.
let's talk about Kobe. I mean, one of the greatest scorers ever. From my point of view, you probably played against him. What made him so tough to just defend?
Oh man, Kobe. I mean, similar to Allen Iverson, just, you know, fearless. Uh, you know, first, rest in peace to him. He's a big part of, you know, the game for a lot of, you know, people in our generation. Uh, and you know, he's a basketball god, and you know, I just love Kobe's, you know, energy on both ends of the floor. He's the same way as D Wade. Like he you know, plays both ends. I love watching his, you know, his defensive clips more than his offensive clips. I mean, I know he could score from anywhere, but Kobe is a stable man, and you know, he's, you know, still, you know, missed.
Yeah, you know, again, Kobe's legacy, incredible. I'd love to know whether or not you receive any bit of trash talk from Kobe Bryant, but then I think that's a story for a different time. I want to talk about his partner though, Shaq. You named him as one of your favorite scorers, and I think that not a lot of people would consider Shaq as a scorer. What's your take on him?
I feel like he's the most dominant to ever play the game. You know, he catch the ball in the paint, near the paint, he could back you down. And, you know, as his career went on, I mean, he was always dominant. But, I mean, he was, you know, making his teammates better, like making the right reads, kicking the ball out. And, I mean, he has a resume to show it. Like, I mean, you could watch from his rookie year to, you know, when he called, you know, his retirement. He's definitely the most dominant player in my eyes to play the game.
Definitely. I mean, it's actually interesting. We have a big man on this roster, but not not a lot of people would consider a big as a scorer. But now, you know, some one other guy, high flyer, complete package. I think one of the most creative players, TRACY McGrady. He was nasty when he was playing back in the day. What made him so special in terms of scoring the ball?
I believe just scoring from being able to score from everywhere on the court. You know, 6'8", 6'9", versatile. You know, plays defense, can play the point guard, and yeah, just like his athleticism was on another level
Yeah,
as well. And you know, I mean, he was just exciting coming in as well. And then I mean, I know I left this guy off the list, but Vince Carter as well was one of my favorites. So you know,
yeah.
watching them play on the same team, it was, you know, it was fun games to watch. Even though I was like like super young watching them play, but you know, following their careers and you know, continuing to just watch film. You know, he's definitely one of the most creative offensive players to play.
Yeah, you know, don't worry, KJ. When you were young, so were we when we were watching the both of them ball out. But yeah, the last one I'm gonna group them all together because you can't really separate these two sometimes. So Michael Jordan, LeBron James, the two of them, probably the best overall in general. But then as scorers, do you feel that they're cut from the same cloth?
I feel like with LeBron's size, I mean, he can play literally 1 through 5. You know, best player. Like I know he's definitely like top 3 best players to ever play. And congratulations to him for reaching that milestone, being the only player to have like 30K points.
Yeah.
10,000 rebounds and like I forgot the last one, but yeah, I mean LeBron is he's definitely a player that can do it all, and you know just plays multiple positions, and the fact that he's still doing this at a high level now is it's super motivational, and that inspires me to take care of my body and just stay in shape and playing the game as long as I can, man. He's definitely a walking example of that. As far as Michael Jordan, I feel like Michael Jordan's scoring was a little bit more of a priority for him, even though he could play both sides of the court. But just like position wise, I don't think he could play 1 through 5. So I mean that's what separates them. I know Michael Jordan's definitely more aggressive offensively, but he always made the right plays as well. Same as LeBron, they're both legends, and I mean LeBron has great court vision as well. I mean they both have all of these tools, but LeBron is more of an all around player to me.